and it's about the development in that state. Talking about the suspension of local government chairman, 18 local government chairmen or chairpersons by the State House of Assembly at the request of the state governor. And on the report came, to say on Tuesday, December 17, the Edo State House of Assembly, in response to the request from the state governor, Senator Monday Okpebholo, suspended the 18 local government council chairman, vice chairman for what the governor termed insubordination. Same day, the Edo State House of Assembly in her sitting announced the suspension of the LG chairman and, chairpersons in Edo State. Of course, there has been developments on that. And the suspension was premised on a petition of gross misconduct and insubordination against the leadership of these 18 local government councils, dated December 16, 2024, from the governor of the state, Senator Monday Okpebholo, where he premised his petition on, and I quote him, quote and unquote, act of gross insubordination by the chairman of 18 local government councils of Edo State pursuant to provision of Section 10, subsection 1 of the LG Law 2000 of Edo State. And so, since then, it has been back and forth. The local government chairman vowed to continue in office, and the Orion One council chairman, Newman Ogiabe, who is also chairman, the Association of Local Government of Nigeria, Algon Edo State Chapter, at a media briefing at the NUJ office in Benin City, declared that the suspension was not only ultra-virus and a nullity because it was based on nothing in the eyes of the law but a contempt against the order of the court. And then we have with us the essay to that same chairman of Orion One Council, Chairman Newman Ugiabe. Deacon Jonathan Okumbo joins us virtually this morning. Good morning. Thank you for joining us and Happy New Year.
Thank you so much, Ojo. Thank you. Happy New Year, Nigeria.
Thank you very much for joining us as well. You've heard me. You know what is going on. The State House of Assembly has suspended, chairmen in Edo State, including your principal, who has in turn, rejected it on behalf of his colleague to say it's a nullity. What is going on? Why is your principal and his colleagues, behaving in a way that has caused misconduct and insubordination, according to the state governor?
Well, thank you very much. It's quite unfortunate that today we are almost living in a banana republic. On assumption of office, November 12th, the governor unofficially have been reached for the local government chairman to have a parley with him so that they can work together irrespective of party differences. And they stated it very clearly that elections are come and gone. You have won the elections and we must work with you. All of those efforts didn't prove any results. So they had to write to the state governor requesting for a courtesy visit with him so that they can discuss on how to move Edo forward. Only for that letter to be granted and the deputy governor received the chairman on behalf of the governor. On that meeting, the chairman pledged unalloyed loyalty to the governor and said they were going to work with him, only for them to be told that within 48 hours, they should go and produce their statement of account. And the chairman said, local government is a tier of government, and they cannot subject themselves to reporting their financial activities and other activities of the local government to the governor. And that is why the governor wrote to the House of Assembly that the chairman, they've committed an offense of gross misconduct. The question to Nigerians today is that, does the governor have the powers to tell the local government chairman to submit statement of account? Does the presidency ask the governor to submit the account? So if they didn't respond because it's a constitutional misnomer, so does that mean that they are committing subordination? That is not correct. That is not correct at all.
All right. And that's it. I think that it's good that we have the context to that to say, as you have said, that the state governor doesn't have that power to request for their financial status because maybe because of local government autonomy. You even get an example and say, does the president request for the financial status of each state? Okay, fair. If you are going to say that, but the governor didn't just do that unilaterally. He petitioned the State House of Assembly, which has some powers over the administration of the local government. It was the State House of Assembly who did the suspension. So what do you say to that?
Now, again, the State House of Assembly hurriedly took a decision without taking cognizance of the provisions of the Constitution.
How do you mean hurriedly? You said hurriedly. How?
Section 10 that the governor referred to, that have since been taken over by the Supreme Court judgment, which have given full autonomy to the local government. However, the House of Assembly acted in all of this in less than 3 hours. The procedures of the House is originally for them to refer this matter to the Committee on Local Government, who will in turn invite the local government chairman and hear their side of the story. The letter came today, the suspension was done today, and without recourse to the Supreme Court judgment that already talked about the autonomy of the local government.
Okay, you talked about the governor not having the right to see the accounts of the local government. Okay, but the governor has come out to say that the reason for this suspension was the fact that these local government chairmen were actually giving out funds to PDP chairpersons.
Unfortunately, the PDP public secretary have responded swiftly to that, to say that they should come and show Nigerians the statement of account where they got that information that PDP leaders have been giving money. The local government chairmen have been going about providing dividends of democracy to Edo people across the 18 local government. And in any case, that is a case of fallacy and assumption, because who has the right to question the local government chairman, like the AGF of the Federation have already mentioned, are the councillors. The councillors have the right to summon the chairman, ask for account statement. If these comments were coming from councillors, we would have been more relaxed. It's not even a case where they have instituted councillors, 1 or 2, to be suspending chairman illegally.
So is this all a ploy, or is this all a party problem? Are we going to narrow it down to a party problem?
Is that what you are seeing in Edo today is the fact that the local government chairmen are PDP, and because they work for the PDP candidate, the governor is saying that he cannot work with PDP local government chairman. He forgets that the powers of the people that brought this local government chairman has nothing to do with party. They've won their elections, and their local government chairman, there is a constitutional provision that they have to spend 3 years. There is a Supreme Court judgment which gives them autonomy, and there is also a judgment stating that the House of Assembly and the governor does not have the powers to remove council chairman.
Okay. The governor also said that these local government chairmen did not actually, this chairman did not do carry out basic necessities or basic infrastructures that could aid the lives of the people in these constituencies or in these parts, in these local government areas. So are you saying that these people actually did their bidding or did their work, but it's just a case of party problem?
Well, I think the duty to confirm whether the local government chairman performed in the last 16 months is the responsibilities on the people that lives in that local government, not the governor. The governor is just 2 months old in office, who is from the Edo Central constituency of the state. How would the governor know what has happened in my local government, for example? As I speak to you, in 16 months, the chairman have touched every sector of the economy of my local government, from revamping of schools to restructuring of markets, provision of electricity and transformers, grading of earth roads to areas where businesses have to come from the farmlands and co because our local government is very agrarian, free medical care, a lot more. So the duty to confirm whether a local government chairman is performing lies solely on the people who are represented by their councillors in their different political wards. So if the councillors in a unanimous agreement are saying that this chairman have not performed, there should be a two-thirds majority of the councillor raising an eyebrow to say, Chairman, you have been getting money, you are not performed, then you should go home. And there's also a legal process for the councillors to go through before they can institute an impeachment for gross misconduct. In the case of Edo today, you have a councillor, two councillors in a local government where you have 10, 12 councillors, removing a local government chairman in a disdain manner.
All right. We get to that because there have been suspension as well, although you said it has been done in a disdainful manner. Now, the allegation from the state governor, Governor Monday Okpebholo, on Tuesday, where he alleged that the suspension of the local government chairman we will stand because there have been reactions from different quarters. Even the Attorney General of the Federation has tried to rein in on the government of Edo State to say, you people should stand down on all these, and the governor doesn't have that power. But the governor said, excuse me, but you know, he won't just sit there and allow another tier of government to mess up the livelihoods of the people because the money that is supposed to be for the benefit of the Edo people, the good people of Edo State, through the local government, are being frittered away. And he alleged that this local government chairman suspended, remitted about 12 billion naira to the leaders of the People's Democratic Party in 15 months. But the chairman of the Edo PDP, caretaker committee rather, Tony Azegbemi, has denied the allegation. But the issue is, Honorable, you have said the state governor doesn't have that power, but you have not spoken if actually it is true or it is not true, if 12 billion are not being remitted or have not been remitted by the suspended local government chairman. The question is it true or it is not true?
That is a terrible false allegation for somebody who does not work in the local government as a civil servant or as a political appointee. How does the chairman propose such fund to a party leader on the account of what? That is just a mere media talk to be able to distract Nigerians from the issues. The issues are clear. The governor is just 2 months, so he's an APC governor, and he's blatantly disobeying the provisions of or the position of the federal government in granting autonomy to local government. And that is why we are calling on Nigerians, we are calling on Mr. President, we are calling on the AGF, we are calling on the IGP to wade into this matter. That we are about to experience the case of Pharaoh, who has refused to let the people go, the children of Israel go, like in the case of Edo now. That no man should be above the law. The law is very clear on this matter, that local government chairmen were duly elected, and they have even been given autonomy by the Supreme Court, and there is a court judgment stating that the state government or the House of Assembly does not have the powers to remove them.
Sorry, Deacon, if I might butt in because of time, you know, just to corroborate that particular stance, the governor has been quoted to say, when I came into office, I had a meeting with the accountant general and he showed me some books. Some of these expenses had no explanation. I picked interest in one spending because I saw an item labeled environmental security funding. I had never heard of that before, and the amount involved was huge, 800 million naira every month. These chairmen were allegedly contributing this money and giving it to leaders of a party. He had it. I invited the chairman but could not meet with them. My deputy met with them. He asked them to explain certain expenditures, but none could. He asked them to provide their books, and they agreed, saying they would do so in 24 hours, but my deputy said no, let it be in 48 hours. This chairman didn't comply with instructions within the 2 weeks, as none of them submitted their books. But, you know, part of what he said that I read earlier is that this chairman were allegedly contributing this money and giving it to leaders of a party, 800 million naira every month. Are you saying somebody of the stature of a state governor with the kind of information that he has doesn't know what he's saying, or your governor is lying?
Let me quickly ask, what is the allocation of a local government, particularly the rural local government? The local government that even have some level of IGRO are the metropolis local government that is not more than 3 or 4. Yeah, what is the like,
which of these local governments are you referring to?
About 800 million. Like I've said, these are mere allegations to distract the issues. The first thing that the governor, first and foremost, the accountant general of the state does not even have a proper information on what happens in the local government.
Are you sure?
The local government has the cashier, they have the TLG, the treasurer, who appropriates funds in the local government. And the councillors are the duly elected representative of the people that has the duty to call for these documents and investigate. Where they see that there is gross misconduct and financial misappropriation, they will now set up a committee to investigate the chairman, and there are legal processes to do that. And once the chairman has seen one thing, they cannot call for the chairman's impeachment, not from the state government. What we are saying to is that the
Honorable, sorry,
does not interfere on
let
the
me quickly butt in. Yeah, 2 quick ones there. You said the accountant general might not have the proper information, but correct me if I'm wrong. This money, when they are disbursed, don't the funds come through the state government offers? I mean, doesn't it pass through the state government? So why are you saying the accountant general will not have the information?
Expenditure dwells in the local government.
Can you please repeat that?
After the JAC meeting, monies are disbursed to the local government accounts.
Okay.
And from there, the local government administrative head, the chairman, and there's even an ESCO, which I'm part of. The ESCO of every local government appropriates funds for the local government and say, look at the project we are going to execute, look at what it will cost. An ESCO document is passed before any council chairman appropriates funds. And if the councillors wants to investigate any chairman, that is the first thing they ask for. Where is the ESCO that backs this expenditure? And that is where they will not call for the treasurer of the local government, so the head of administrative activities of the local government.
You are saying on this matter, no local government chairman, including your boss, have been remitting any money anywhere, and the governor is lying. Is that what you're saying?
I'm saying that first and foremost, the governor does not have the capacity to interfere on local government matters.
No, either he has the capacity or he doesn't have the capacity. Let's speak to the issue. Is your governor wrong on this?
The councillors are the ones that have the capacity to tell us.
I know.
Whether this
I understand what you have been saying, but we just wanted the categorical terms.
800 million anywhere.
All right. So you are saying Governor Pebolo is wrong and is lying on this?
I'm saying that the position of the state government on that matter is not correct.
All right. Yeah. Okay. And we'll have asked, but there was a suspension in one of the local government or 2 of the local governments. What is happening? Because you have said the councillors have the power to remove or to impeach or to suspend, and some councillors have gone ahead to do that. If the state governor doesn't have that power, councillors have the power to do that. But you have said that has not gone through the right process. What happened?
The case you are seeing, though, because they know that the suspension, because the AGF have already taken a position that that suspension by the House of Assembly is wrong. What the APC-led government in Edo is not doing is to start coercing councillors to do a kangaroo sitting and impeach. In the case of my local government, for example, 2 councillors were mandated to impeach a local government chairman in less than 10 minutes, where you have 12 councillors elected on the floor of the House. So the question I put to Nigerians is that in a House that has 12 councillors, only 2 impeached a chairman in less than 30 minutes. Will that ever hold water in the court of law? It cannot. It cannot.
So,
and that is why calling on Nigerians, both at home and in diaspora, the federal government, to come and intervene, because Edo is boiling, and a lot of attacks on chairmen, a lot of attacks on councillors who have refused to do their bidding.
How do you mean
no
attacks?
one can close anymore in Edo.
Deacon, how do you mean attacks? Has anybody been rough-handled? Has anybody been arrested? Has any of the councillors or chairmen been harassed in any way?
Very well. We have a case in the Oredo local government. The Speaker of the House leader, Honorable Harrison, 2 days ago was accosted on the road with two horses and some dogs. And the gentleman narrowly escaped into the bush.
By who?
By unknown government.
Interesting. So you are saying that suspension of a local government chairman
that used to do their bidding, and on their heels they're hiding from one place to another because their lives are no longer safe.
All right. So this Orion local government, that has to do with your principal, Deacon Newman Ogeabe. You are saying he's suspended. Is that what you're saying?
I'm saying that the pronouncement of the Edo State House of Assembly on their suspension is wrong, and the 2 councillors who have taken an illegal step to go and do an impeachment, the impeachment is also null and void.
The other 10 councillors, where do they stand?
They stand fully with the government, with the chairman, and they have even done a press statement with the chairman to say that they are not involved in that suspension and they can never be involved.
So as of this morning now, the operations of local government in all of these 18 local governments, has it been shut down? Are the local government secretariats locked, or these suspended, quote unquote suspended chairmen, are they still going to work?
Well, as at now, because our lives are no longer safe, because the Commissioner of Police in Edo State have not taken a position on this matter, and the IGP have also taken a position on this matter, we have said, and that is what my council chairman said some days ago, that the life of any Edo or Orion person is not worth his office. So he is treading with caution. He has avoided the office premises for quite some time now, and watch what the security agencies will do. That as soon as the IGP or the CP provides adequate security, it will go back to functionality. We are also aware, well, we are also told that they have also started moving to open illegal accounts for these acting chairmen, as they call them, so that they can be operating the local government from their own end. And we are saying that is a null and void, because
let me quickly brought in and take it as your partition. These acting local government chairmen that have been appointed, where are they operating from? Is it from the secretariat or where?
Well, I can't tell, but at least from my local government, apart from the day they smuggled them to go and do that illegal impeachment, we've not seen any video of him going back to the local government. But we are seeing some other local government that the state apparatus, the state is giving them backing to go and be operating in those local governments.
As of yesterday, Orion local government secretariat, was it under lock and key?
No, it cannot be under lock and key, because the civil servants are still there. All structures of the civil service are still there. It's only the political force that is not clear in the local government. But what we are calling, that the chairman is eager to go and work, and we are calling on the IGP, we are calling on the CP to take a position to give this chairman cover so that they can go and do their job.
All right, Deacon Jonathan Okobo, essay to the Orion local government chairman, one of the suspended chairman of the 18 local government councils in Edo State. We wish you, your local government, the good people of Edo State, all the best, and we hope things will get better. Thank you, Deacon, for this morning.
Thank you so much.
I appreciate you. And that will be the first leg of the conversation, where we take a break right now. When we return, we speak to the issues, allegations, counter-allegations, especially stemming from the New Year message of presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Mr. Peter Obi, in the 2023 elections. He gave his own New Year assessment and New Year message, and that has been creating ripples, and there have been allegations of threat to life on both sides of the divide. We'll speak to that in a short while. Stay with us.